Hi everyone, welcome to Real English.
Where you learn natural English for real life.
I'm Paul.
And I'm Emily. Let's get started.
Emily, I have a shopping confession.
Oh, this sounds serious. What happened?
A few years ago, I walked into a clothing store because I needed a jacket for a wedding. A salesperson came over and asked, "Can I help you find something?"
That sounds normal so far.
Yes, but my brain completely stopped working. I wanted to say, "I'm just looking around, but I may need help later." Instead, I said, "No, I see clothes."
You said, "I see clothes?"
Exactly. The salesperson looked at me, looked at the clothes, and said, "Yes, there are a lot of clothes here."
That is painful.
It got worse. I found a jacket I liked, but it was too small. I wanted to ask whether they had a larger size. Instead, I held up the jacket and said, "Do you have a bigger body?"
Paul!
I know. I made it sound like I wanted to buy a new body.
So what did the salesperson say?
She tried not to laugh and said, "Do you mean a larger size?"
At least she understood you.
She did, but that experience taught me something important. Shopping English is not difficult because the vocabulary is advanced. It is difficult because you have to respond quickly.
And when people feel nervous, they often translate directly from their first language.
Exactly. They may know words like size, price, and discount, but their sentences sound too direct, too formal, or a little robotic.
For example, give me another size.
Right. That sentence is understandable, but it does not sound warm or natural.
So today, we are going to help you shop in English without sounding like a robot.
We'll learn a simple speaking framework, upgrade some basic vocabulary, explore modern shopping habits, open our pocket words, smooth out some common mistakes, and finish with a realistic shopping conversation.
Let's begin with the simple framework.
When you need help in a store, remember this pattern: opening, request, detail.
Opening, request, detail.
First, use a friendly opening. You can say, "Excuse me, hi," or "Could you help me?"
Then make your request.
Exactly. You could say, "I'm looking for a jacket. Do you have this in a medium?" Or "Could I try this on?"
And then add a useful detail.
For example, "I'm looking for a jacket for a formal event. Do you have this in a medium? This one feels a little tight." Or "Could I try this on? I'm not sure about the fit."
So instead of saying jacket, medium, you can say, "Excuse me, do you have this jacket in a medium? This one feels a little tight."
Perfect. That small structure makes you sound calm, clear, and polite.
What about when a salesperson asks, "Can I help you?"
You have several natural choices. When you do not need help, say, "I'm just browsing, thanks," or "I'm just looking around for now."
I like for now because it shows that you may ask for help later.
Exactly. You can also say, "I'm just having a look, but I'll let you know if I need anything."
That sounds friendly without starting a long conversation.
When you do need help, say, "Yes, actually, I'm looking for look." Then describe what you need.
For example, "Yes, actually, I'm looking for a comfortable pair of shoes for work."
Very natural. You could add, "Something I can wear all day."
That detail helps the salesperson recommend the right product.
And that brings us to a useful vocabulary upgrade. Many learners use the word help in every situation.
"Can you help me?" is correct, though.
It is completely correct, but native speakers often choose more specific verbs. Instead of always saying help, you can say recommend, find check, or show.
Can you give us some examples?
Sure. Instead of "Can you help me with shoes?" say, "Could you recommend a comfortable pair of shoes?"
Instead of "Can you help me find the price?" say, "Could you check the price for me?"
Instead of "Help me see another color," say, "Could you show me this in another color?"
Those verbs make your meaning more precise.
Exactly. Let's upgrade another basic verb, do.
People use do for almost everything.
Yes. In shopping situations, instead of saying, "Do you do returns?" you can say, "Do you accept returns?"
Instead of can you do a lower price, say could you offer a discount?
Or in a market where negotiating is normal, you might say, is there any flexibility on the price?
That sounds much more natural than make it cheaper. Fair.
Definitely. Another useful upgrade is replacing get with a more specific verb.
Such as,
Instead of where can I get my money, say where can I receive a refund?
instead of can I get this shirt for another one, say can I exchange this shirt for another one?
And instead of I got the shopping problem, say I handled the issue with my order.
There's our advanced verb, handle.
Yes, handle means to deal with a situation or problem. For example, customer service handled my return quickly.
That is useful for online shopping too.
Very useful. Modern shopping is not only about walking into a store. We browse online, compare prices, read reviews, track deliveries, use digital coupons, and sometimes buy things directly through social media.
And sometimes we spend 40 minutes reading reviews for a $5 product.
That is me. I once read 80 reviews before buying a phone charger.
Did the reviews help?
Not really. Half the people said, best charger ever, and the other half said, this charger destroyed my life.
Online reviews can be dramatic.
They can, but there are natural phrases you can use when talking about online shopping. You can say, I'm comparing a few options, I'm checking the reviews, or I'm waiting for the price to drop.
What if something is in my online shopping cart, but I have not bought it yet?
You can say, I added it to my cart, but I haven't checked out yet.
Checkout can mean paying online, but it can also mean looking at something, right?
Correct. Check out this jacket means look at this jacket, but I'm ready to check out means I'm ready to pay.
Context is important.
Very important. Another modern shopping phrase is shop around.
Does that mean walking around a shopping center?
Not necessarily. Shop around means comparing products or prices before making a decision. You can shop around online or in person.
For example, I'm going to shop around before I buy a new laptop.
Exactly. You are not buying the first option you see.
What about buying something because you suddenly want it?
That is called an impulse purchase. You did not plan to buy it, but you saw it and bought it immediately.
Like going to the store for toothpaste and coming home with a lamp, 3 candles, and a small indoor fountain.
That sounds very specific, Emily.
I do not want to discuss it.
Fair enough. You can say, it was an impulse purchase, or I bought it on impulse.
Modern shopping also includes self-checkout machines.
Yes, and they often create new language problems. A machine may say, unexpected item in the bagging area.
That message always sounds like the machine is accusing you of a crime.
It does. When you need assistance, you can say, excuse me, the machine isn't scanning this item, or could someone help me with the self-checkout?
And if you were charged twice?
Say, I think I was charged twice for this item. Could you check the receipt?
Clear, polite, and specific.
Now it's time for pocket words.
Our 5 small but powerful shopping words and phrases.
Pocket word number 1, browse.
Browse means to look at things without necessarily planning to buy something immediately.
Exactly. In a store, you can say, I'm just browsing, thanks. Online, you can say, I was browsing the website and found this bag.
So browse sounds more natural than I am seeing products.
Much more natural. Example, I'm just browsing, but I may need help with sizing later.
Pocket word number 2, fit.
Fit describes whether clothing is the right size or shape for your body.
For example, how does the jacket fit?
You might answer, it fits well, it a little tight, it too loose, or the sleeves are a bit long.
Can we say, this shirt is not suitable for my body?
People will understand you, but it sounds formal and unnatural. This shirt doesn't fit me very well is much better.
What is the difference between fit and size?
Size is the number or category, such as small, medium, large, or size 8. Fit is how the item feels and looks on your body.
So 2 shirts can be the same size but have a different fit.
Exactly. One may have a relaxed fit, while another has a slim fit.
Pocket word number 3, refund.
A refund is money that is returned to you after you return a product or cancel a service.
For example, I'd like to request a refund.
Good. You can also ask, how long will the refund take? Or, will the refund go back to my card?
Is give my money back wrong?
It is not grammatically wrong, but it can sound angry or demanding. Could I get a refund sounds much more polite.
Pocket word number 4, exchange.
To exchange something means to return it and receive a different item, often a different size, color, or model.
For example, I'd like to exchange this for a larger size.
Exactly. You can also say, can I exchange this if it doesn't fit?
So a refund gives me my money back, while an exchange gives me another product.
That right.
Pocket word number 5, worth.
Worth helps us talk about value. You can say, it expensive, but it worth it.
Meaning the quality or experience justifies the price.
Exactly. You can also ask, do you think it worth the price?
What if something is not worth the price?
Say, I don't think it worth it, or it seems overpriced.
Overpriced means more expensive than it should be.
Correct. Here is another example. The cheaper one is fine, but the more expensive one may be worth it because it comes with a longer warranty.
Let's review the 5 pocket words: browse, fit, refund, exchange, and worth.
Now let's make them personal. Everyone listening, choose one word and write your own sentence in the comments.
You could write, I was browsing online and found a great deal. Or, the shoes looked nice but they didn't fit.
Do not worry about making the perfect sentence. The goal is to use the word in a real situation.
Now it's time to smooth it out.
This is where we take English that is understandable but stiff, direct, or unnatural and make it sound smoother.
Here is the first robotic sentence. I want this.
That can sound too direct, especially when speaking to a salesperson. A smoother version is, I'd like to buy this, or I think I'll take this.
I'll take it is a very useful phrase when you have made your decision.
Exactly. You try something on, look in the mirror, and say, yes, I'll take it.
Next sentence. Give me a smaller one.
Smooth it out by saying, could I try a smaller size? Or, do you have this in a smaller size?
Next, this price is too expensive.
We usually say, this is too expensive because expensive already describes the price. You can also say, that a little more than I wanted to spend.
That second sentence sounds softer.
Yes, it is useful when you want to be polite. Another natural expression is, that a bit out of my price range.
Next sentence. Can you make it cheap?
In a regular department store, the price is usually fixed, so you might ask, is this on sale, or are there any discounts available?
And in a market where bargaining is acceptable?
You could say, could you do a better price? Or, is that your best price?
Next sentence. I don't like it.
That is correct, but in a store, people often use softer language. Say, it's not quite what I'm looking for. I'm not sure it suits me. Or, I don't think it for me.
I like it not quite what I'm looking for. It sounds polite without being dishonest.
Exactly. Next sentence. I want to change this.
Maybe the learner wants to return or exchange it.
Right. Be specific. Say, I'd like to return this, or I'd like to exchange this for a different size.
Next sentence. It has a problem.
A more natural sentence is, there seems to be a problem with it. Then explain the issue. The zipper is broken, the screen keeps freezing, or one of the pieces is missing.
Next sentence. I bought it yesterday, but now it is cheaper.
You could say, I bought this yesterday, but I noticed it on sale today. Do you offer price adjustments?
What is a price adjustment?
Some stores will refund the difference when an item goes on sale shortly after you buy it.
That is a very useful question.
Here is another common translation. I want to see more.
In a store, it depends on the meaning. You could say, I'd like to look around a little more, or could you show me a few more options?
Exactly. The more specific your verb is, the more natural you sound.
Let's do a quick challenge.
I'll say a robotic sentence and you make it smoother.
Ready.
Where is the place to wear clothes?
Where are the fitting rooms?
Perfect. Can I pay by my phone?
Can I pay with my phone?
Good. I need you to return my money.
I'd like to request a refund.
Excellent. This clothing makes me look fat.
That is a sensitive one. I might say, I don't think this style is very flattering on me.
Very natural. Flattering means making someone look attractive.
And it focuses on the style, not the person body.
Exactly. Last one, I will think about it and come again.
I'm going to think it over. I may come back later.
Perfect. Think it over means consider something carefully before deciding.
Now let's put everything together in a real shopping situation.
In this conversation, you will hear browsing, asking for a recommendation, discussing fit, comparing options, checking a discount, and asking about the return policy.
Paul, you will be the salesperson.
And you will be the customer.
Let go.
Hi there. Welcome in. Is there anything I can help you with today?
Hi. I'm just browsing for now, but I'm looking for a jacket for a work event next week.
Of course. Are you looking for something formal or more business casual?
Probably business casual. I'd like something that looks professional but still feels comfortable.
That makes sense. Do you have a color in mind?
I usually wear black, but I'm open to other options. What would you recommend?
This navy jacket is one of our most popular styles. It's easy to dress up or down, and the fabric doesn't wrinkle easily.
That sounds useful. Could I try it on?
Absolutely. What size do you normally wear?
Usually a medium, but it depends on the fit.
I'll bring you a medium and a large so you can compare them. The fitting rooms are just around the corner.
Thanks. I'll try both.
How does the medium fit?
It looks good, but it feels a little tight around the shoulders.
You may be more comfortable in the large, especially if you plan to wear a sweater underneath.
Let me try that one.
Sure. Take your time.
This is definitely more comfortable, but the sleeves are a little long.
We offer basic alterations. We could shorten the sleeves for you.
How long would that take?
Usually 3 to 5 business days.
That should be fine. I need it by Friday.
We should be able to handle that. I can confirm the schedule before you pay.
Great. How much is the jacket?
It's $120, but it's currently 20% off.
Nice. Does the discount apply automatically, or do I need a coupon?
It applies automatically at checkout.
Good to know. I was comparing a few jackets online, but this one seems better made.
The quality is very good, and it comes with a 1-year warranty on the buttons and stitching.
Do you think it worth the price?
For something you can wear to work, meetings, and special events, I think it is. But we also have a less expensive option if you'd like to compare.
Yes. Could you show me that one too?
Of course. This grey jacket is $75. It has a similar look, but the fabric is lighter and it wrinkles more easily.
I see what you mean. I travel for work sometimes, so the wrinkle-resistant fabric may be worth it.
That would probably be the better choice for you.
I think I'll take the navy one. Before I decide, what is your return policy?
You can return it within 30 days as long as it hasn't been worn and the tags are still attached.
And can I exchange it if I change my mind about the size?
Yes. You can exchange it in the store or by mail. Just keep the receipt.
Perfect. I'll take it.
Great choice. Would you like to look at shirts that go with it?
Not today, thanks. I'm trying to avoid an impulse purchase.
I understand. The shirts will still be here next week.
That is exactly what a salesperson would say.
You caught me.
Can I pay with my phone?
Yes, we accept mobile payments. You can check out at the counter whenever you're ready.
Great. And could you confirm the alteration schedule for me?
Certainly. I'll check with the alterations team and make sure we can have it ready by Friday.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
That conversation included a lot of useful shopping English, but it still sounded natural.
Because we did not use complicated sentences, we used clear openings, specific verbs, and small details.
Instead of saying, help me with a jacket, I said, what would you recommend?
Instead of saying, this is small, you said, it feels a little tight around the shoulders.
Instead of saying, can I change it, I asked, can I exchange it if I change my mind about the size?
And instead of saying, is it good, you asked, do you think it worth the price?
These small upgrades make your English sound more confident and more human.
Remember, Natural English is not about using the longest words.
It is about choosing words that match the situation.
So here is your comment challenge. Imagine you are shopping for a pair of shoes. Write 2 or 3 sentences you could say to a salesperson.
Try to include at least one pocket word: browse, fit, refund, exchange, or worth.
For example, "Hi, I'm looking for a comfortable pair of shoes for work. Could you recommend something that fits well and is worth the price?"
We'd love to read your sentences. Keep practicing, keep listening, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Thanks for joining us at Real English, and we'll see you next time. Bye!